So I recently went to Sephora and got some new goodies, and I'm really excited to show them with you. I've kind of been like keep sticking them back in the box because I wanted to share them with everyone. Okay, I'm really excited because I decided to change my daily foundation routine. I was doing the MAC Studio Fix. It's like a powder. I switched from like the Bare Minerals to that for just my every single day routine, but I switched to the Smashbox High Definition Healthy Effects Foundation, and it's in medium 2. The great thing about this is it's kind of one of those foundations that kind of changes with your skin tones. It just has like the undertones of your skin, so if you get a little bit tanner or a little bit lighter, it still kind of works for you, which I am a spray tanner, so on Fridays I'm 10 times darker than I am on Mondays, so it works really well for me, and I've been using it every day and I haven't been breaking out at all, so that's pretty exciting. Really love it. It's a lot cheaper than my Chanel that I wear on the weekends, but I actually am very impressed with the quality. I actually wore it all last weekend, didn't even open my Chanel. I'm like, oh, maybe my Chanel should be more for like really special occasions, but I'm very impressed with this. And they almost talked me into their 15-hour wear, which is like $10 more. I think this was $42 or something. Oh, I have a million receipts in here. This one was, oh, it was $38. So I think the other one was $44, and my Chanel's $55. So I was like, I'm not going to pay, you know, $10 less for my everyday foundation. So I ended up getting this, and I really like it. And I wash my face like after I go to the gym anyway, so I don't think I ever wear foundation for 15 hours. I think I would feel really gross if I did. But I do really love this. I'm pretty stoked about that find. Oh, I also got this. I've never even heard of this brand, Illamasqua blush, powder blush, makeup for your alter ego. I got it in, what color? BEG, big? Oh wait, I think it's big. Where's my makeup brush? There it is. Okay. So what I would do with this is, and I'm kind of bummed because I have this whole contouring palette and I always think the color is a little dark, but she told me I could just do this with my regular bronzer, which I broke. Awesome. Need to buy a new one. And then I just put this Illamasqua right over that. Woo! Oh. I think I need a better brush for applying that. Oh, okay. Then I'll just blend it. So it looks, I think there's quite a difference from there to there. Much sexier. So, really like this color. It's my other one, I used the NARS Orgasm, and it's a lot more pink, but I feel like this is kind of like, it's still really fun and it's still pretty dramatic and sexy, and I normally do lean towards like the brighter pinks, even though I hate wearing pink. I don't know, I prefer more pinky like for my lips and my cheeks. So really love that. I did get this Makeup Forever High Definition powder. Not really in love with it. First off, I seriously feel like I'm rubbing baby powder on my face, and maybe more of like a pressed powder will work better on me, which we will get to actually. That's a good idea. But not really in love with it. I heard so many good things about it. Meh. Whatever. Don't love it or hate it. But we're getting to some good stuff. Here's the goods. I haven't even opened this one. I've saved this one for you guys. I was out drinking with a girlfriend, and she pulled this thing out and used it, and I was like, what's this, bitch? I had to have it. And there's not like an actual freestanding Sephora very close to where I live. There's just like the ones inside JCPenney, and they do not carry this. So I was super excited when I finally found it, and even the people in the store had no clue what I was talking about when I asked it about it. So it's the, see, I told you I've never opened this. I don't know what the F I'm doing. Oh. I feel like an idiot. So it's basically like a total touch-up palette, which normally when I go out, I just take my clutch. But if I have in my purse, you have, see right here in the middle is your just translucent powder. So if you get a little oily when you're out and about, you just put that on. Then you have, over here, you have your bronzer. Always a little nice to touch up. And then you have your blush. Everything's opposite on here. It's driving me nuts. So I have never used my own palette. I used my girlfriend's like 6 months ago. But when I was drinking, I was like, I fell in love. So I'll just do, since I did the loose powder on the outside, I'll do this one on the side, which I don't really need a huge touch up because I just put that foundation on. But then I'll do a little bit of the bronzer. It's kind of, it does look a bit shimmery. So I guess where you don't want to shimmer, skip this bronzer. And then the blush is a little shimmery too. And they did, from what I saw, they didn't have any options of like different colors. It's just kind of like, this is the only palette they had. But it's still a pretty great thing just to kind of have on hand for makeup touch-ups, like when you're out and about. Like, everyone knows once you start drinking, you get a little greasy, and I'm always like, no more photos! No more! Like, after my first drink, there's no pictures allowed, which sometimes I don't get any pictures because I start drinking too early. Dang! And then, the best thing I got, I'm so excited about, it's called Minimergency Kit for her. And it's kind of the coolest thing on earth. So I'm going to tell you, this tiny little kit has pretty much everything a girl should ever need in any kind of emergency when she's out and about. So, and girls need a lot of shit. So it says, the Minimergency Kit for her contains 16 must-haves. Lip balm, dental floss, breath freshener, emery board, clear nail polish. That's not really an emergency for me, but whatever, probably for some people. Nail polish remover, hairspray, clear elastics, which I did run out of. I might have to dig in here. Earring backs. I didn't even know that was in here, but that's great. Earring backs, wow. Stain remover. They need wine stain remover. I'm going to put in a request. Double-sided tape, which you always don't realize you need it until you're out and about. You're falling out of your dress. So, I mean, sometimes you do, but often you don't. Mending kit, which I'm not going to be sewing when I'm out and about, but maybe if you're in a really big crutch and you feel like sewing, you can sew. There is a deodorant towelette, which if you're like me, you probably always forget your deodorant. Adhesive bandage, tampon, absolute must, and a pain reliever. So, and you can also get refills on their website, missandmisses.com. And I have waited to open this little beauty until I could share it with you guys because I knew it would like get tossed in my purse and not look pretty and you would not believe me that it was brand new. But this is quite adorable, and that would even fit in my clutch with all my other junk, and they're all just like super tiny little samples, but everything you need. And you could probably fit another tampon in there, no joke. Pull out this clear nail polish that you will never, ever, ever use, but like here's the tampon. Just get these tiny little travel ones and you're all set to go. But I'm super excited about